mean, no offense to Kenny.
That was pretty impressive down there. You boys have a nice cock. How would you like to move them up to the big time? Saturday night, here's the address. Let's see what kind of money your cock can really make.
All right, horns up, metalheads. Time for another edition of Rock and Metal Revival.
Yeah, it is.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I did.
Did you have a good week off?
Yeah. Did
Look
you?
at all the lady shit in here.
Lady stuff?
Yeah,
What
from
do you mean?
Veronica taking this place over.
Oh, yeah.
There's bras and panties laying everywhere.
Smells
Smells
different,
good.
too.
Yeah, it smells a lot better.
It's a lot better than it did.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
Hey, we want to thank Veronica Freeman for taking over the show last week. She had some cool interviews. Jeff Loomis and Pamela Moore.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
She's good. I like the way she interviews. She did a good job. I like that.
Yeah, she did a nice job. So, and one more thing. She has her Kickstarter program started.
It is now.
Yep.
It's still not hooked up to her website.
Yeah,
yet,
so you can
but
go to Kickstarter.com. You can find it.
Yeah, just look up Veronica Freeman.
Yep, Veronica Freeman. The album's called Now or Never. Help out the V.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Or else. You better obey.
Or else we found out where Jim Bob is, and we'll send him to your house.
Yeah, in a box.
Yeah.
In a crate. We'll put a hole there.
Yeah, it had
so
to take a crate. We could never get him in a box. All right, so today's show, we welcome back to the show Joe Lynn Turner. He's got a new project called Rated X with some heavy hitters, man.
It's good, man, now that I've got to listen to the whole thing. Yeah, it's
good
stuff.
music. We'll talk to him next hour. But right now, let's kick this show off. Little Jackal.
Jackal me off.
That's right. My moonshine
Merry
kicks your
Christmas.
cocaine's ass.
Christmassy.
Yeah. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Pa-pow.
No Real Housewives, no politics, and God's sakes, no Kardashians.
There's no hair on her vagina. Do you think she's okay?
I'll check.
Just the best hard rock and metal right here on Rock and Metal Revival.
There's American Dog and Merry Christmas, asshole, on Rock and Metal Revival.
I remember they used to play that in church.
Yeah, I remember singing that
I know.
right after Silent Night.
Yeah, they flowed together so well.
Yeah, so well.
Yeah, you know.
That's you know what? We should get some of these songs and go out caroling. Get a couple bottles of booze and get Terry and a couple other people. And
I'd be all up for that. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, asshole.
We'd probably get thrown in jail.
Yeah, we could sing like
dirty versions of everything.
I got a bunch of dirty
I
Christmas
bet you
songs.
do.
I got to bring those over for you.
You seem like the kind of guy who'd have a bunch of dirty Christmas songs.
I've got them, trust me. But I was thinking, like the Dio version of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever heard that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe we could, bring your guitar out and you could just play that prodding. It'd be, really bring some holiday spirit to it. What do you think?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
So you all ready for the holidays? I see you got the whole house here decorated and the hookah lounge. You got your lights up and
I do.
Yeah, you got your big Santa thing out front.
I know.
I like how you got the reindeer butt fucking each other out in the front yard.
If you stack them up,
it's easier to put away.
You can fit more of them. Yeah. Why unbundle them? That's the way I put them away.
Yeah.
So why unbundle them? They look great.
It looks nice.
It
looks natural.
Yeah, they're like you can tell they're enjoying themselves.
Exactly. So. And the one in front, he's really enjoying it. His nose is all red.
Don't want to know where that was.
No, I don't want to know where that had been. No. All right, hopefully you're enjoying your holiday season. And coming up, what?
It just goes on for fucking ever, doesn't it?
It's been like Christmas season since like 4th of July, hasn't it?
I know. It seems
That's
like
the thing I
man.
hate about it, dude.
It's so materialized. It's crap. I don't agree with
That's why I'm not getting you nothing this year, because I don't want to bum your holiday.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to steal one of your gifts.
That would be
great. That you have for someone else.
Yeah.
Just to take away from the Christmas spirit.
Excellent. That'll make me really happy. All right, coming up next hour, we welcome back Joe Lynn Turner. He's got a new band with Carmine Apiece. He's Apiece. Carmine Apiece.
Yeah.
Remember, it's Vinny Appice, Carmine Apiece.
And when they work together, it's
a piece. Appice Brothers,
project.
Yeah, exactly. But we've got Carmine Appice. We got Tony Franklin, who's a monster on the bass.
Oh, the fretless bass, man.
Yeah.
Oh, just that album. That's what I like so much. He's got such a cool sound, bass sound, you know.
And a guitar player named Carl Cochran,
who's awesome,
who's unbelievable, who played with the Ace Frehley Band for a while. And he's had a little bad luck.
Yeah.
And, we'll talk to Joe about that coming up next hour. Coming up, we've got news of the weird, and at the holiday season, there's plenty of that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I didn't have any problem finding it.
And we've got news you can't use, that and a whole lot more. But right now, why don't we play some Queensryche? What do you say?
We could do that.
Let's play something off the new Queensryche. This is Don't Look Back.
It's not Operation Mindcrime.
Hell no.
Okay.
On Rockin' Metal Revival.
Hi, this is David Ellison from Megadeth, and you're listening to Rockin' Metal Revival.
From the CD So Far, So Good, So What, there's Megadeth and In My Darkest Hour, and that's probably Dave Mustaine's theme song right now.
I think so. It's not looking very...
No.
It's pretty dark over at his end.
And Megadeth camp. We'll talk more about that coming up on Talking Real Metal. But it is time for news of the weird, and there are plenty of them. And by the way, how was your Thanksgiving holiday?
It was good, man.
Was it like right out of a Norman Rockwell painting, or was it...
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody could have painted us.
Really?
Yeah, it was so good.
Did you paint before you went to the family?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't do that.
Okay.
But,
all right. Starting off, we're going to start in Deland, Florida. It seems like all of our Weird of the News happens in Florida. Have you noticed that? A lot of it, a majority.
All the crazies move from up here.
Yeah.
They move down there, you know.
Police in Florida say a Walmart shopper denied slipping $35 worth of beef tongue into his pants. But the telltale tongue told the story.
What was he doing with it?
Police say 44-year-old Jason Puckett was charged last week with a misdemeanor theft at Walmart, and the security guard spotted him slipping 2 packages of tongue into his waistband.
Okay, and...
When the guard confronted Puckett at the store's exit, Puckett denied stealing the packages and said he had put them back on the shelf. But the guard told authorities, and then he removed the tongue from his pants. And
Yike,
yeah,
what was he going to do with them?
Yeah.
What was he going to do? Was he going to eat them, or was he going to use them for something else?
I don't know, but jail records show that Puckett remained in jail 2 days later. Bail was set at $2,500.
They sure he didn't have a kielbasa stash somewhere else?
Jeez. Wow.
That's crazy, man. Why would you?
You ever been on a farm?
You got to have some big-ass pants.
Yeah. You ever seen a cow tongue?
Yeah, they're like huge.
Yeah. What the...
that's what cracked me up when people would say, "Oh, Gene Simmons had a cow tongue."
You'd never get your mouth closed. All right, lawmakers in the United Kingdom have deemed face spitting to be life endangering.
Face sitting?
No, yeah, face sitting. Yeah. All right, worthy of censorship. They've banned a lot of stuff for online porn here in Britain.
Yeah, there's going to be
no more spanking, female ejaculation, and other sex acts are being banned from porn.
Oh, no.
Aggressive whipping, penetration by any object associated with violence, physical or verbal abuse.
So you have to talk nice, too. There's no dirty talk.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right.
Use all the correct terminology.
Oh, honey, how's this? You look so nice today. What's this called? Urolagina? Urolagina. There we go. Known as water sports.
Oh.
So is that like waterboarding?
That's like golden shower stuff.
Yeah, female ejaculation, strangulation, face sitting, and no more fisting, Jerry.
Yeah,
I don't care how much you want to watch fisting, you can't.
Don't fall for that, golden birthday, you get a golden shower. Don't fall for that shit, because it ain't good.
No, that ain't good.
No.
You're never going to Europe now.
No, heck no.
If you can't watch half that shit, all right.
That's just wrong. They're going to lose a lot of tourism.
They're going to lose a lot of tourism because that's right.
Everybody's going to be just running from that.
All right.
It's going to be a ghost town.
We next head off to Nampa, Idaho, where folks who live near Idaho's western border may complain about Oregon's drivers, but a pair charged with shoplifting on Thanksgiving made police officers' jobs look a lot easier. They kept driving in circles.
Were they stoned or something?
Yes.
From Oregon. Yeah,
yes.
They were stoned. Of Of course.
Police eventually had to lay down a spike strip to get him to stop.
Oh, nice.
What a pair of idiots. All right, DUI suspect allegedly drinks vodka while being questioned by cops. Once again in Florida.
Pouring him drink.
Yeah, Florida woman Frances Rainey, 60, is facing DUI charges as she allegedly sat behind the wheel of a parked car and drank vodka while St. Lucie County Sheriff's deputies tried to question her. You know, I always heard my friends go, oh, yeah, just crack open a beer, put the car in park, they'll never do nothing. Well, that old lady went to jail. Great ideas, numb nuts.
Nice,
all right,
man, I'd do it.
Last but not least, in Pennsylvania.
No, somebody in
Wilkes-Barre,
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania. Yep.
Okay.
Out by our buddy Anthony Esposito out there.
Oh, yeah.
A woman named Jacqueline Blake stabbed her boyfriend who ate Thanksgiving meal without her.
Oh, dang.
According to officers, she confessed to the officers who responded to her home Thursday. Officers found her boyfriend inside holding a towel over his chest. He was hospitalized with non-threatening life injuries. The 47-year-old Blake is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, simple assault, reckless endangerment, and making terrorist threats. It wasn't clear if she has a lawyer as of yet.
All I can say to this dude is, come Christmas, you better not open your present first.
Wow, it says that he was drunk, and he got up and just started eating without her, and she stabbed him.
She wasn't drunk?
Yeah, she stabbed him in the chest, and then she punched him right below the left eye.
Nice.
He got his ass kicked, didn't get to eat his Thanksgiving dinner.
But he got a good bump.
Wow.
Jeez.
I wonder if they took the turkey for evidence.
Huh. The cops, they confiscated
They confiscated everything.
That evidence is gone now, though.
All right, that's a look at news of the weird. And coming up, we've got Talking Real Metal. Hey, why don't we play some Primal Fear?
Okay.
What do you say?
Do that.
This one's called Killbound from the CD 16.6.
It's a Thanksgiving song.
It's a Thanksgiving song.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch that turkey.
Here's your latest hard rock and metal news on Rock and Metal Revival.
All right, metalheads, it's time for Talking Real Metal, news you can't use. And we start off with Jerry's favorite band.
Mine?
Yep.
Really? Awesome.
Steel Panther Satchel says, I think people shouldn't analyze our lyrics too closely. Did you mean analyze?
Yeah. Don't be analyzing his anybody who's analyzing Steel Panther lyrics has way too much freaking time.
And really
on their
has
hand.
a problem.
Yeah. There's nothing to analyze.
Nothing to analyze
It's
there.
as basic as you're going to get.
Exactly.
And they're right to the point. I don't think they're not beating around the bush or anything.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. They're right in that bush.
Yeah. George Lynch says Don Dawkins' greed caused breakup of Dawkins' classic lineup. I could see that.
Yeah. That happens to
happens.
all the bands.
Yeah.
Everybody, somebody.
Usually it's a singer, too.
Yeah, that lead singer syndrome. I'm the front man. They're all there for me.
Iron Maiden's Trooper beer to be canned for U.S. market. That's kind of cool. Have you had
That's
any?
going to be awesome. No, have you?
No.
When it gets here,
I'll have one. I'm not a beer guy, but I'll have one when it gets here.
I'll get some.
Well, hey, we should get some and do a show drinking it.
Yeah.
All right.
And just play Maiden.
Play Maiden, yep.
Or people playing Maiden.
Yep. Guns N' Roses guitarist Bumblefoot putting finishing touches on new solo album. You know what? I have no desire to hear that.
No. But I like that he got that fretless guitar.
Yeah.
He
that's
plays that
cool.
double neck guitar with the fretless. That's kind of crazy.
Megadeth's David Ellison says we are not disbanding. Well, you're looking for a guitar player and a drummer, yeah.
Well, are we gonna audition?
Glenn Drover says no way.
I know. Part of the
Dave Lombardo said he'd go back and play for Megadeth.
Yeah, well, he's got a drummer then.
Yep. So
and they can be a three-piece.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Original Kiss drummer, maybe Mike Stone.
Oh no,
Mike won't do it.
No.
Original Kiss drummer Peter Criss says he wants to make his next solo album heavier. A little advice, Peter: get a singer. All
yeah,
right.
really. Just play the fucking drums.
Yeah. AC/DC drummer Phil Rudd is back in handcuffs.
Of course.
It's going to be hard for him to play the drums.
He got into a bar.
In handcuffs.
Yeah, just getting into he's heading for trouble, dude.
Yeah.
He's burning out, man.
Former Megadeth guitarist Jeff Young says he has zero interest in rejoining Megadeth.
Well, there's one
There's
gone.
another one gone.
Yeah.
Except Wolf Hoffman says his wife is invisible silent force behind the band. You know, that kind of sounds like...
I can guarantee you she's not silent.
No, it kind of sounds like Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah, she's not silent. That's for fucking sure. I guarantee you.
Queensrÿche, on chance for fans to own a piece of the band. We thought it was a great idea. We did too.
Yeah. We were gonna stock ourselves out for 50 cents stocks.
Stocks and Rock and Metal Revival.
Yeah,
It still could happen.
Yeah.
Ace Frehley talks about upcoming covers album. Says,
Take it public.
Yeah, that's going to be another fun record for me.
Which one?
Ace is going to do a covers album.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
And actually he's going to redo some old Kiss songs.
Oh.
Yeah, that he wrote that Paul sang.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, AC/DC's Brian, that's going to be good.
Yes, I can't wait.
I can't wait for the mudslinging to start on that. AC/DC's Brian Johnson says, "You shook me all night long" as one of rock's greatest riffs. What do you think, guitar player?
It's memorable. I don't know if it's one of the greatest. There's
Okay.
been a lot. There's been a lot of great riffs. So
all right.
It's hard to... It's a real wide category.
Yeah.
But that is a good riff.
Yep. Drummer James Kotak rejoins the Scorpions on the road. There's good news.
Yeah, he's all drug-free.
Drug-free. He's not going to say a bunch of racist shit anymore.
Yeah, he's not. He's all cleaned up. They let him come back, which is awesome, man.
And if you got up early on Thanksgiving morning, you saw this, Kiss performed at the 88th annual Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade, and Paul and Gene are already bitching about it. So
it was funny. I didn't catch it live, but I caught did you watch the video of it? Because they cut off the first verse, and when they went on, so the music went into a guitar solo before Tommy Thayer knew it was a guitar solo, because they cut off. They edited the song or something and didn't I don't know if they
Isn't
didn't
Gene the
practice
same
or
guy
what.
that bitches about Rihanna and Miley Cyrus and all that
All the
lip singing and shit?
All the lip syncing, yeah.
Stick that in
and
your
it's
pie
like,
hole.
and he at one point he wasn't even playing the bass. He had his hands up here and the bass parts going on and stuff. And it's like,
Jesus.
come on, you guys. And Paul's just bitching because it's cold. It's fucking cold as hell. And
Hey, I've been to the Macy's Day Parade. It is a cold son of a bitch
It's
out
like,
there.
why do you wear, this scanty little outfit?
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah. All right, that winds up news you can't use, talking real metal. What do you say, since we talked about Little Maiden, we play the Trooper?
Oh, that's the beer, too, right?
Yeah, the beer, the song.
Here's looking
at you.
Next year we can toast one of those.
All right. Here's Iron Maiden on Rock and Metal Revival.
This portion of Rock and Metal Revival is brought to you by...
Randy?
Hey! Oh, thank you!
Randy, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing, Sharon. Just going to the bathroom if you don't mind. Hey!
Randy, why are there drums playing?
All right, Sharon. I'm practicing. Cock Magic is making a comeback.
Oh, no.
Yes, Sharon. I don't know why or how, but people all over town are talking about it again. Now, you know that I was one of the best back in college.
I know that's why you got kicked out of college.
Because people didn't understand. People were afraid, Sharon. But now culture is caught up, and even our son is discovering what Cock Magic has to offer.
Stanley?
People are going to do it, Sharon, and it's up to the professionals to make sure it's handled the right way. Oh my gosh.
There's brand new music from Jeff LaBar from his latest release called One for the Road, that's his title track. And, I like that.
We didn't get that in our top 10.
Well, we remember it said no EPs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that was only 6 songs or 7 songs?
Yeah.
You know what, though? Hey, when we do our own list, we can put it in there.
Yeah, we can do what we want.
Here's what we're going to do is we're going to be in the Classic Metal Show's Top 10 Countdown of 2014, which is coming up, I think, on December 20th.
Is it? Oh,
yeah, okay. And then we will do Jerry's Top 10 and my Top 10 on January 1st.
Yeah, and then we're going to have a battle between our top 10s.
No, not really.
And see whose is better. Just kidding.
That's like crossing swords.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Don't cross the streams either.
Yeah, that's right. So coming up, we've got a friend of ours who's been on the show. This is Joe's third appearance on Rock and Metal Revival.
Yeah,
and,
good, nice guy, man.
Yeah,
I like Joe.
Joe Lynn Turner is a killer vocalist. I've always been a fan from Rainbow and Yngwie and
his new project
Deep
is
Purple,
really good.
His solo stuff, and this new project, Rated X, just kills.
It is really good. I'm liking it now.
Well, you've been listening.
I didn't have the whole thing before we did the interview, but since I've had the whole thing, yeah, I like it.
It's a good album. So we're going to kick it off with the first single. This one's called Fire and Ice. The band's called Rated X. Joe Lynn Turner coming up next on Rock and Metal Revival
on the cell phone. So sorry.
There's brand new music from Rated X. It's called Fire and Ice, and that right there, Jerry, I don't even have to tell you who's singing the lead vocals on that one.
No, and I can tell who's playing bass, too. I love that fretless bass sound. It's fucking awesome.
We are honored to have him back with us once again, a friend of Rock and Metal Revival. Welcome to the show, Joe Lynn Turner.
Hey, guys, how are you?
We are good. It's good to have you back on the show, and me and Jerry were both longtime Rainbow fans, and it's great to hear some new music from you, Joe.
Thank you very much, guys. I hope you like it.
Joe, how does something like this? I mean, this always baffles me. How does something like this come together? I mean, this is an all-star lineup.
Well, Frontiers had approached me quite a while ago about doing something like this, and I was on tour. Europe, Russia mostly, and I said, okay, when I get to it, because when you're on tour, you just don't have any time to think about anything else. So I came home back to the States for about 2 weeks, got a call from Carmine, and he was up in the L.A. offices of Frontiers, and he said, hey, I just heard about this band you want to do, and he goes, I'm in. And I said, wow, great. And that's what got me started as far as really seriously thinking about it. So then we talked bass players, and there's nobody like Tony Franklin. So we kind of double-teamed him on a conversation call and a conference call, and we just, he went for it. And we just said, great, now we got the bedrock of the band. We just started filling guitar players and so on and so forth. And we started with Bruce Kulick from Kiss, great guy, great guitar player, but we needed a commitment out of this guy because we wanted to be a band. We didn't want to be another project. Projects come and go. And, you know, people know that, and there's kind of an aspersion about projects. So we really want to be a band. We want something we can call our own. We all have solo projects and drum wars or whatever. But so with that being said, Bruce said, look, I've got Grand Funk Railroad, you know, I've got to be committed to them first. This is my first thing. So we said, okay. We part ways. So Jeff Watson's name came up, and because we worked with him in Mother's Army, and Jeff's got a studio, and he produces people, and he's recording all the time. So he took some tracks, but he just didn't have time to finish them. So it was like a month later when we got back 2 unfinished tracks, and we said we can't go like this. We have a timeline. The record company needs to put it out at a certain time, and if you can't meet that deadline, then we've really got to move on. So we parted ways again. And I told Serafino from Frontiers, I said, look, I got the guy. He's been all over my solo albums. This guy is a phenomenal guitar player. He's a guitar star waiting to happen. And his name is Carl Cochran. He said, yep, I know him. Plays with Ace Frehley, wrote some songs, etc. Carl played 2 tracks, and he did it like in a weekend or something, really quick. And we just were all floored. We just said, this is the sound we're looking for. This is Rated X. This is what we need. Old school, but still ripping, you know, sexy player, but at the same time technical. He had it all. And that's basically, we went from there. 7 tracks in, Carl gets a stroke. And I was on tour with Alice Cooper at the time in Germany doing Rock Meets Classic, which is a 40-piece orchestra from Prague. And we were out for a month, so there was no way I could be back in the States. And I got the Skype call from Carmine. And I have to tell you, Carl's a brother of mine, and I know him over 25 years, and I love him like a brother. And I just couldn't believe it. I was in complete disbelief, as we all were, I think. And we're doing we're doing some benefits now for his recovery. We've got if I may, guys, we've got a website called the letter N, Recovery, rockandrecovery.net. And if you want to send good wishes, prayers, money, whatever it is, please write to Rock and Recovery. And we have people and a whole staff that's on it, and they'll reply to you. And as a matter of fact, we're doing a benefit tomorrow night here in northern New Jersey. Eddie Trunk is hosting. And we got Pat Travers and a whole bunch of people coming down. Steve Brown, who just played with Def Leppard. And the list goes on.
Nice.
Yeah, Joe, I was a big fan of Carl's when he did his own solo project, the Voodoo Land project. So when I had heard that he was going to be in this band, I was just totally jacked up to hopefully that you guys would come out on tour, because I had never had the chance to see Carl play live.
Right.
You guys still planning on getting out and touring, or is that something that's really been set back by Carl's health?
Well, at first we thought so, but at the same time, yes, it is set back with Carl's health at this point. But we had to have somebody finish the tracks, and we really needed a true virtuoso. And I've worked with Niccolo Katsev from Brazen Abbott many, many times. And many famous people have. I mean, Glenn Hughes, Jorn Lance, you name it, Alana Miles, the list goes on. The guys from Europe in the band, all this. The projects are amazing projects, and Niccolo is a true virtuoso. So I gave him a call and just said, Nick, we really ran into a problem here. And he understood completely, very compassionate guy. And he also, I want to add, never got paid for any of it. He did this because out of friendship, love, and compassion. That's remarkable for people in this day and age. And he listened to Carl's sound, he listened to the style that we were playing, and he complimented it beautifully. And he finished the 4 tracks. So kudos to Nick for that.
So what's it like with this rhythm section? You got Carmine. You don't want to call him Appice, right? You want to call him?
He calls himself Carmine Appice.
Isn't that crazy? One brother calls it one thing, and one brother pronounces it another.
Well, sibling rivalry will never stop to amaze me. I mean, I wonder what Dad would say.
Exactly.
So guys, let me hit that touring thing again.
Yeah.
So we'll probably use Niccolo for the tour right now because Carl is making amazing progress. He's using every conventional medicines and therapies, but he's also doing holistic acupuncture, Reiki, you name it, and it's really working. And he can raise his right arm up now. He can spread his right hand. He's starting to therapeutically strum the guitar.
Excellent.
His left hand is fine. And he practices on his left hand constantly. So we were laughing the other night saying, well, maybe you could just come out and be a pull-off guitar player,
Yeah,
of course,
just play with the left.
Just do all the pulls, right, guys?
Yeah, all the legato stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And he's laughing, and he goes, no, man, I'm coming. He's coming back. And I said, we believe it. And all of the response from the fans and the journalists and the DJs and everybody else and the radio guys have all gotten back to him. And he is just positive as positive can be because of all the love and support that's being shown him. And that's really cool, Voodoo Land. That's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's very often you find a diamond in a rough like Carl Cochran, and I think this might be the stepping stone that he needed to be out there with, some other big name guitarists, because I've always loved his work.
Absolutely, I'm telling you, like I said, guitar star waiting to happen. Everybody starts someplace. This was his big break. And it's such a disappointment and a tragedy to be cut down like that. I mean, we can only imagine to be in his shoes. And, of course, there was some depression in the beginning of it. But we call him up and we visit him and we just say, come on, man, you're stronger than that. You're better than that. And this thing is not going to beat you. You're going to beat it. And so far, so good. So once he gets back in shape, he's on board with Rated X. You better believe it.
So besides Carl, I mean, you've played with the who's who of phenomenal guitar players. Who was your favorite to work with, and who was your least favorite?
Well, I mean, I've never had. I respect everybody's playing for what they are, and as far as difficulty, I played and created great albums with probably two of the most difficult guitar players on the face of the earth, which is Richie Blackmore and Yngwie Malmsteen.
Yeah.
Somebody once said, well, what do? You get a whip in a chair, like a line tamer, and you go in there. How do you deal with these guys? And I say, it's pretty easy, really. You just have to know a little Psych 101, and you can deal with just about anybody. You have to let people have their space, and you listen to them, and then after that you say, okay, no, let's do it this way, and you tell them the way to do it. But no, I'm just teasing. But actually, it was really an experience for me working with these two guys, because after this, I think, I think Nietzsche said it right. He said, what does not destroy me makes me stronger. Exactly. And that's exactly how I feel. I feel much stronger about this. I don't dislike working with Yngwie. I don't dislike working with Blackmore. I love working with these guys because they are such a cut above the rest that the difficulty is really worth it in the end. You listen to the Odyssey album, and it's just incredible.
Love it.
You listen to the Rainbow stuff. It's just incredible. So it's worth it. Richie always wanted perfection, and there's nothing wrong with that. We had one fight only, and we ended up drinking a bottle of scotch together, and the fight was over. So that put into that. And honestly, we've never had any problems, and we still have mutual love and respect, and hopefully we'll do something in the future.
Joe, the only chance I ever got to see you play live was I got to see you play with Yngwie on the Odyssey tour, and I've always been a big fan of the Rainbow stuff and your solo work, but it seems more like you play a lot more dates across the pond than you do here. Is there a reason why we haven't seen you in the Midwest in quite a while?
Well, the United States hasn't seen me in quite a while, that's true. And I want to explain this to everybody. The reason is economy, number one. I've got a family to feed too. And demand, number two, demand. I think the European market is absolutely more in touch with what was happening as far as Purple and Rainbow and all this, and they're willing, even in their economic crisis, to. I could play 25 shows in Russia. What do?
Yeah.
You go play for good money, 25 shows in Russia, and you feed the kids.
Exactly.
It's really simple. Everybody's got to do this nowadays, especially nowadays with this new paradigm in the music business where we don't sell CDs anymore. The only money we really make is live and merchandise.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's really it. That other revenue stream has been taken from us, which I think is completely unfair. But I'm not gonna stand here and be sort of bitching about it. That's not what I'm here for. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, that's the reality. And America has such fashion and fad rap and this and that it's convoluted nowadays.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say this for anyone that's offended, but a lot of people just sit on the couch. They say, well, we'd like to go to the show, but the remote control is too handy, 99 channels, nothing else is on, and they sit in front of the TV.
Yeah.
And, okay, if that's the way you want to be about it. But the Europeans, Russians, they all get up. I have 3 generations coming to the shows. Grandfathers, fathers, and sons, and all of the women in between.
Nice.
And you can't deny that. That's incredible, and they still have the passion for rock and roll there. So when Gene Simmons says rock is dead, no, Gene, it's not dead. Might be sleeping in certain parts of the world, but it is not dead.
Yeah.
So I guess my next question is I'm loving the Rated X. Hopefully you get out and tour, but my question is will we ever see a Rainbow reunion tour?
I've been publicly declaring this for a long time now, and there's selfish reasons for it in the sense that I believe that Richie deserves this. Truly, my best intention is for him. He deserves to go out in a big blaze of glory like the rock guitar icon he is. Mm-hmm. He deserves that respect. He's one of the greats, one of the most iconoclast, he created a style that nobody's touched since. I'm sorry. I believe all of the basic alternative and heavy metal, that all came down after Blackmore. I can't even say Jimmy Page. I have to say Blackmore. Yeah. Can't say Jeff Beck. I have to say Blackmore with the half steps. You guys are musicians, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Smoke on the water riff. The fourths and a half step. That's what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
Variations of those riffs. So he is, sort of the father of all of this, and he deserves this. Secondly, I believe that the members of Rainbow, Ronnie James Dio, especially, God rest his soul, he was a terrific gentleman. Loved Ronnie, and I sing Ronnie songs in my sets. I love Ronnie's songs. I sing everybody's songs in Rainbow. Nobody's really going out there doing this anymore, and I have absolutely no compunction about singing the full catalog because it's respect.
Yeah.
And thirdly, I think the fans deserve it. Everywhere I go,
For sure.
everybody wants a Rainbow reunion.
Yeah.
Everybody. And it's one of the main things they ask me about. So I'm out here sort of championing the cause. I've been in touch with Richie's camp. Hopefully we'll get something a little bit further on the talks in December. But now's the time, 2015, 40th reunion.
That would get some people off the couch.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah,
That's exactly what
for
you mean,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
Little
Exactly.
prodding to get off the couch to come to the show, and everybody, promoters alike. I've already spoken to Live Nation, and I've spoken to UMG, that's Universal Music Group. I've spoken to all these people. Everybody's sitting there waiting for this to happen. All we need is the nod from Richie to say, yeah, I'm ready to do it. I know he's got a trigger finger, is itchy to play some rock, and then he can always go back to Blackmore's Night and enjoy his life comfortably. I know they got 2 wonderful children now. He's a different guy than he was in that sense. He's a family man now. But at the same time, he's still Richie Blackmore. And he needs to do this.
Well, that would be awesome. That would be fantastic. One of the questions we always ask here, Joe, on the show is we're big fans of the cowbell, and we want to know how much cowbell has been put into the Rated X album, and do you think some of the Rainbow classics could have been improved with cowbell?
Well, always more cowbell is better, right? I mean, Mountain knew that, Corky Lang knew that, and created a whole genre of more cowbell. And absolutely, we should have used more cowbell. I think we would have been more popular. More cowbell. So the cowbell factor is extremely important, and not enough people are using cowbell today, especially you alternative young kids. There's no cowbell.
Yeah.
What's with that?
That's our point.
It's as if the cowbell didn't exist.
Yeah, we're trying to bring it back.
We're trying to bring it back. We are.
That's the whole reason of this show. Bring back the
Single
cowbell.
handedly, you guys will bring the cowbell back, and I think we should give cowbells out, to all the members of the audience and play it on the downbeats.
On the downbeats, yeah, exactly.
And out of rhythm.
Cowbells belong. Sure.
Well, hey, Joe, we're going to put up the Rock and Recovery site on our website and on our Facebook because Lord knows we want good things for you guys and for Carl. We Rated X. We're loving the CD. By the way,
so much, and thank you for the love and compassion, and everybody out there who's listening. Please, thank you first of all from me, from all your love and support for all these years. But let's get on this. Carl needs you now. Check out Rated X. I think you'll love the CD. And rockandrecovery.net. Call Cochran. We can use all the help we can get. I might want to add that there is something I can't talk about brewing, but it's with a huge bunch of bands that we all know and that know Carl, and I am not allowed to disclose this yet, but there is going to be a huge concert for this. And I think that's going to, guys, you're going to take your breath away when you find out who these bands are. And I think that's going to put us over the edge. And then from there, we're going to keep the Rock and Recovery going for anybody in rock who needs it. I think
That's
this is
great.
now a foundation. It's a real foundation. It's not illegal. It's all on the up and up. And the money does get to the artist.
Awesome.
Excellent. That's great.
Is that what you'd call a teaser? You're teasing us with that now?
Yeah.
That's with me. I'm leaking.
Okay. Well,
when we all get up there in age, we all start leaking.
They've got Pampers for that.
Yeah.
Not yet, guys. Thankfully, not yet.
I'll see there.
Good.
Hey, Joe, where
dude.
where can people find out more about Rated X and keep up to date with you? What's going on with you guys?
Rated X Rocks on Facebook. We're going to have a website built called ratedx.com. there's a new URL called Rock, so we took ratedx.rocks, and that's all going to be happening. In the meantime, you can, all of us individually, we accept everything, all the tweets, everything. We're building and building as we go along, and we're pretty much doing this all ourselves. Frontiers has been great helping us out with the promo, and we just hope it continues until this CD and this band catches fire, because we think we've got something that's very important into the vacuum of the hard rock genre.
All right, well, Joe, we're going to get out of here with another cut off the new Rated X. This is called This Is Who I Am. Can you tell us a little bit about this track?
Yeah, I wrote this track for a solo record, and the guys heard it, and they made me sacrifice it to Rated X, which is fine, because we wanted a killer album. And this is a testament to anyone who is an individual and who does not want to follow the herd. And it's basically a testy kind of lyric about saying, you know, I'm not going to change my style. I'm not going to follow you. I'm not going to bend to your wishes. So anybody who's got that strong stance of individuality, this one's for you.
All right. Thank you, Joe Lynn Turner, once again for coming on Rock and Metal Revival.
Thank you, guys. Keep on rocking, man.
Hey, people. It's the V, Veronica Freeman of Benedictum. And I'm here to remind you that Red and Jerry are not entertaining, nor are they in any way informative. So thanks for listening to Rock and Metal Revival.
From the latest release from Whitesnake, live in 1984, Back to the Bone, there's Gambler.
Yeah, brand new.
Metal Revival.
Brand new, exclusive. I don't know if it's exclusive.
I don't know if it's exclusive, but I like it.
Yeah, it's live.
It's good to hear Coverdale back when his voice was in full action.
Yeah. When he still had it.
Yeah, when he still had that soulful,
yeah,
deepful, bluesy voice. But, hey, that was cool having Joe Lynn Turner on the show. You got to check out Rated X. Go get that.
It is good. It's good fucking
It's excellent.
CD.
And once again, go and help out Veronica Freeman on Kickstarter.
Yeah, we'll put something on our Facebook sometime.
It's on our Facebook.
Oh, so yeah, you can hit it.
Hit it, yeah.
Go check it out. She's selling.
You can buy her bras.
Yeah, you can buy a bra, buy her bras,
guitars,
corset. Guitars.
There's all kinds of stuff on there.
Yeah, so check it out, man.
Check it out and help out the V. Hey, next week we've got a brand new band on the show called Crowbot, and I'm really digging these guys.
I know you are. They are good, man.
Yeah.
I'm liking it too because there's actual
guitars and drums and singing
and songs and
not
stuff.
all technoed up. Yeah, it's fucking
There's like songs. And
songs and shit, and
it's good stuff, man.
All right, so
beards.
Got that coming up. Beards. Coming up, we also have Ben Wells from Blackstone Cherry's going to be on the show coming up.
Oh yeah.
That's
got that cool.
coming up, and we've also, like I said, we've got our top 20 with the guys from the Classic Metal Show on the 20th. We've got our Kissmas show, which I'm hoping we have a very special guest.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have a special guest.
Yeah.
Not Lydia Chris.
No. And then maybe we'll have Anthony or somebody. But then we'll have...
Can we find Paul Stanley's first wife?
We could.
Yeah.
It was fun having Lydia Chris. She was funny.
Yeah, she was.
Then we'll have our top 10 list, and then we'll have the... even though we're not entertaining or informative, the best of Red and Jerry.
Oh, no. We're going to have to do a best of?
Yeah.
If anybody thinks there's anything that was
funny,
halfway funny,
email us.
Let us know, man, because that's the worst.
Yeah.
I hate having to listen to us again.
I don't even, once we're done, I don't even listen to us at all.
You know, when I'm actually here, I'm not listening. I'm somewhere else. So, you know. As you're sitting there looking at you, working on your phone, what the fuck, man?
I got a guy offering me a job.
Oh, okay. Not hand job.
No.
Hand job.
Hand job.
Oh, wait, you can't use that.
Can't use that.
Don't say that.
No, not on our show. So until next time, peace.
It's hang tough.
Happy holidays.
Merry
Christmas. Happy Festivus.
Holidays.
Go fuck yourself. I'm out of here.
Yeah. I'm out of here, dude.
This brings to an end another edition of Rock and Metal Revival. If you enjoyed it, tell a friend. If you didn't, tell two. Until next time, this is Rock and Metal Revival.
Dude, this is fucking weak.
How could things be any worse?